Hey, hi folks. We are going live. I am just sharing this with my mom because she wants to go live with me. So, yay. Okay, let's see. Hi. Hey, everyone. Welcome. It is Thursday, so it's actually Friday. And I'm up in Montana. The weather is absolutely stunningly beautiful. And my brother and Holly, his wife, are visiting from Michigan. So we're super excited about that. And it's great weather. And we are going to head to the national park that is our backyard. And we're going to rent e-bikes. And so our national park still has a lot of snow in the mountains, so it's not open to traffic yet. And so we're taking e-bikes and we're going to ride up as far as we can go while they're still clearing out the snow on the road. So super excited. We're waiting for my hubby to get off work early and then we're going to head out. So I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad I can go live this morning. Drop me a note in the chat. Let me know what country you're in. And if you're in the States, what state are you in? So I am in Montana. And it's absolutely beautiful here. And I love, my gig is talking about making money online. And so that's how we roll around here when we go live. It's side hustles, and a side hustle for people that are 50 and older, because that is who I am. I am a Generation Xer, and my hubby is a baby boomer. We've got 8 years between us in age. So I'd be curious if you think that's old. And I have to tell you guys, I'm on 2 platforms this morning. So good morning up here and good morning over here. It's good to see you guys. So I have to tell you, when you're publishing shorts or whatnot on social media, you have to have thick skin and you have to be prepared for all kinds of comments. So I have a channel and my husband and I post on it together. And we just have fun. We have so much fun. So bear in mind that I started this by saying he's 8 years older than me. So just bear that in mind. But we had a cute little post that we put up recently. And in it, I refer to him as my husband. And the very first comment we get is someone who's like, husband, dad, grandpa? And I'm like, oh my word, he is not that old looking. And then I thought, well, maybe I should take that as a compliment that I look younger than what I actually am. Because to me, 8 years is not a big age difference. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I actually don't care how you feel about it, but I'm kind of just curious. I mean, to me, 8 years is nothing. But I think it's funny that somebody just felt the need to have to put that post on a little video I uploaded asking if he was my dad or my grandpa. Come on. Oh my word. Yeah, I'd be curious if I would love to hear some of your most ridiculous comments that you get when you post on social media. You definitely have to have thick skin. And hey, I welcome it, because the more comments, then the more engagement, the more things get pushed out, which is always a good thing. So regardless of what the haters say, it's all good. It's all good. So I love to talk to Gen Xers and baby boomers because my social media journey began recently. I was a social media virgin before. And so I didn't have a platform. I didn't have, an account. And so what happened to us is my husband, 8 years older, age has never been a thing for us. We've lived life and it's been great, and age has just never been a thing. until, and I feel like there's always that until moment, he had unexpected open heart surgery. And that was a big deal. It was a game changer for us. And it definitely opened our eyes. And I don't know if you guys have ever had, or someone who's had open heart surgery. They whack you open like a coconut. I mean, it's a major deal. I had no idea. And so, but when he had to have this, we started thinking about, mortality and life expectancy and having those conversations, because up until that point, we're living life. I mean, we're both working, we're both good, and then this health thing happens and it's like, okay, so time to reassess, how old are we? Because, you never think you're that old. Right? I remember when I was like a teenager and even in my 20s thinking, wow, my parents are old, or wow, my grandparents are old, or I'm never going to be that old. And then it's funny because one day it just happens, like a life event, like open heart surgery. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Come on in. Drop me a note in the comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm super curious. So yeah, we never really thought about age, and until this event. And so then you start to think, wow, am I old? I don't feel old. I hope I don't act old, but am I old? I'm getting old. I'm reaching that point, where you're getting closer and closer to retirement. And yeah, all of a sudden, like my brother is here visiting from Michigan, and we had a conversation last night about age because their kids are having babies. So they're grandparents. And it's just funny how it sneaks up on you and you don't even realize, you don't know how old you are. And so that is what happened to my hubby and I. We're going along, living life, not, thinking about age, not thinking about that until this happens. So I obviously, when he had to have open heart surgery, I needed to have flexibility, to with my schedule, my work schedule, to be with him, go to appointments, be in the hospital, all those things. And it's the first time where I started thinking, so I'm in HR, I have HR background, and I was like, there has to be a different wheelhouse. Because up until this point, I'm telling you, I did not know about the online world. The make money online world, I did not know about that. I was just a worker. That's how I was raised. I feel like we went to college, got a job, you work your way up the ladder. And that's just the way things go. So that's what I did. Hey, Mr. Robert, thanks for joining the chat, man. Glad you're here. And you're older than I am, dude. Just saying. So if I'm old, you're ancient. So take that. So I started looking online at what's a different wheelhouse? How can I make money online? I was like, maybe I look for a remote job, where I've got hopefully more flexibility. And that's when I discovered the world of make money online, which I know many of you have been online in this space, making money online for, 5+ years. But I'm telling you, there are still people out there like me who this is a whole world. It's a whole thing. And it was an eye opener for me. And it was exciting and it was something new. And so I jumped in. So what I actually did is I found a gal online who I resonated with. She was around my age. She was a corporate person and she shared her story. And I was like, I'm interested. I'll bite. So I got information on her program, and which if you're here, hi, you hop up here if you want information on what I'm doing. And if you're here, hi, there will be information down below, and it actually might not publish out until I'm done with this live. So I'm going to put it in the chat real quick. So you can get that information there. Boom. So I decided, it took me 3 weeks, folks. I am not the type of person that can just start. I am not spontaneous when it comes to money. Ask my family. I am a conservative, got to think about it kind of a person. And so I took 3 weeks of looking into the program that I'm now doing, researching the founder, researching the program, going to different sources, learning everything I could learn, because that's the way I roll. I admire the people out there who can just open up their wallet, whip out their credit card, and buy something. That is not me. So, full disclaimer for those that can do that, yeehaw, I'm excited for you. So I got into the program and it was a game changer for me. So this I feel like goes back and it starts with the basics. When you don't know what you're doing, you've never done it before, you have no understanding of the online space. So this gave me 3 things that I needed that were key and important to getting started to making money online with my own business. It gave me done for you digital products. So I know some of you know what that is. Some of you might not. A digital product is something you can download. Like, think about Amazon. You go to Amazon, you buy an ebook, you download that book. That's a digital product. So when I started, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything to sell people. Because let's start right there. If you want to make money online, right, you have to have a product or a service. You have to have something that you can sell that somebody else wants. So this program gave me done for you digital products. I didn't have to create anything. I had, the option of purchasing 1 to 5 different products that I could sell and make 100% profit. So it's not affiliate. It's not multi-level marketing. I mean, some of you out there who are my age, Generation X, baby boomers, you guys probably totally remember multi-level marketing, pyramid marketing. I mean, that's where you make money off of other people. So you're always hustling and you're encouraging your people below you to sell because you make money off of them and the people above you make money off of you. It wasn't that. Thank goodness, because I didn't want to do that. That I knew up front right away. That was one of the first things I looked into, because I was like, yeah, nah. And just do it. Boy, I don't know about that logo there, Mr. Robert. Anyway, so it gave you the done for you digital products. The second thing that it gave me, was the back end. Because let's be honest, I'm on a computer all day long. Like right now, I'm looking at my computer and I probably have 10 tabs open, maybe 12. And that's the way I work. I am fast, I'm quick, I'm in and out of things, I'm in and out of programs. I love being on a computer. Not on the back end. I am not technical at all, and I don't enjoy reading the fine print. That's not my thing. I have zero interest in it. So when I started thinking about an online business and how do you get paid? You have to set up a website. You have to write the website. You have to do all that. I just did not want any of it. Any of it. This program, that was the second thing that it gave me. It gave me the back end. It gave me the website, the email campaign, the automations. So when I say automations, here's the brilliant part of that. I'm not stuck at my computer or on my phone all day long. I dedicate 2 hours a day to my online business, and that is it. 2 hours, 1, 2, and then I'm done. I am not scrolling all day long. I am not on a computer, FaceTime, live all day long, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. 2 hours is what I put in. And then my automated system works 24/7 for me. So I put out content daily. And I mean, heck, when I go to sleep at night, I got people who can be buying from me that live in the UK or that live in Australia while I'm sleeping. That's my automated system, 24/7, pushing out my content. And a website that I didn't have to create. I didn't have to develop. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing that this program gives me, and if you're interested, so folks, here, you're going to hop up here if you want information on what I'm doing. And here on this platform, when I'm done with the live, it'll publish out down below, but I've dropped it in the chat if you want to check out what I'm doing. And that's as hard of a sell as I'm going to make here, folks. Just sending you to my information. That is it. So the third thing that the program gave me was really the know-how, the training, the step-by-step. Here is how you do it. Here is how you attract people. Here is how you set up your accounts. And for someone who is mid-50s, had never been on social media virgin. Hey, welcome in. This is what I needed. I needed that. It's like being walked through how to do something. And if I didn't get something, I could go back, rewind, go back and watch it again. So it was just what I needed as a complete beginner. Hey, welcome. Hey, if you're just popping in, go ahead and throw a comment. Let me know where you're joining from. I want to know what country. If you're in the States, which is where I am, I want to know what state you're in. So drop me a little note. Say hello. I'd love to say hello. I'm Elizabeth. I'm up in Montana. And it's a beautiful, sunny day here. And hopefully in a couple of hours, I might be going to the national park that's in our backyard with my brother, who is visiting from Michigan with his beautiful wife, his dear wife, Miss Holly. And so I'm so glad they're here. I'm so excited. And we're going to take e-bikes and we're going to go up the Going to the Sun Road. That's the plan anyway. My hubby is working and we're hoping he gets off in time. If we don't do it today, we're probably going to do it tomorrow. Well, hey, Kathy, welcome into the room. All right. We've got Montana in the house. We have Michigan in the house. Woohoo! Hey, you guys up here, drop me a note. I want to know where you're watching from. What country and what state? So Michigan and Montana are represented. So come on in and enjoy, participate. Let's talk about making money online, good times. So yeah, we have an exciting day. It's either going to happen today or tomorrow, I think, because it kind of depends on the weather. I think we might have weather rolling in. And when you go that high up into the mountains, you got to definitely watch the weather. But I don't know if you guys have done that. Have you ever taken an e-bike into a national park? Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be picking my nose on live, internet here. Sorry about that. My nose is itching. So we are excited. We're excited to do that. It'll be their first time. And if you guys have not ever been on an e-bike, drop me a note there too. Let me know. I'm curious. They're fun. We don't own e-bikes, but you can rent them, for the day or the week or whatever. And it's just such an amazing way to see a national park instead of in like a tour bus or a car, because you've got complete view all the way around. And it's just absolutely the most stunningly beautiful thing ever. So yeah, that's my story for today. I'm super excited. So this morning, we're just going live and we're talking to people. Good morning. We're talking to people about making money online, which was a new thing for me in my mid-50s. So complete beginner and no social media experience, did not have any accounts whatsoever. I thought social media platforms were a teeny bopper dance kind of app situation, and that wasn't for me. I would work all day, and I have an HR background. I'd come home and I wouldn't want to be on my phone. I'd come home and I'd head outside. or just do whatever. But yeah, social media was not a thing for me until we had my husband, who's 8 years older than me. And I want to know, do you guys think 8 years, do you think that's a big age gap? I had a snarky comment this morning on a social media post that I made, and it cracks me up. And I think it's great because snarky, rude comments, people are out there, they make them, it's a thing, but it just pushes your content. So welcome it, have some thick skin, don't care. But the comment that they made, good morning. The comment that they made was, so I posted some content and it was my husband and I together. And I actually referred to him as my husband. So this person came back in the comment section. They were like, husband, dad, grandpa. And I was like, oh my word. You think he's my grandpa? Really? Really? And then I was like, maybe I should take this as a compliment that they think I'm younger than what I really am, right? I guess there's all different ways that you can look at that. But people are so funny about, yeah. Anyway, so bring those comments on. I welcome those comments. Push this content out. You can double tap that screen, push it out so more people see it. Because I think it's amazing for people to be able to have an opportunity to learn how to make money online. And you find the right program that's a good fit for you. You do a little research. You definitely want something that is supportive. That if you've got questions, that somebody is going to be there to answer those questions. You want someone who is fresh. You don't want to participate in something that's old and that they're not keeping current on, because things change on the internet daily. I mean, things are constantly updating, and AI changes and this and that. And one of the things that I learned in this program, it wasn't just about having digital products that you can sell, done for you digital products. I didn't have to create anything. That was the beginning. I feel like that was like the entry level exposure into the whole space for me, because I've learned about affiliate marketing. I've learned about TikTok Shop. I've learned UGC, user generated content. I mean, there's really so many different ways that you can make money online. And what you need to be successful, what you need to be successful is really the drive and the consistency to keep at it, to not give up, to keep showing up every day. I know people see these big claims. People will make income claims and people are like, oh my word, yes. Do I want to make $1 million a day? Absolutely. Well, maybe one person out of the 5 billion that's on social media is going to do that. You just have to focus on, how much do you need a month? How much extra do you need? And then work hard, work towards getting that goal, and not listen to the noise, the white noise, the rude comments, the whatever's going on. You got to push that out and just focus on what you're doing. Be your authentic self, show up, and you might resonate with someone. And that's what you do. You got to not compare yourself to other people. You get a program, and here, my program, if you hop up here, you'll get the details. And if you're here, hello. I've got in the chat, I've put my domain, so you can go there. And then after this live publishes, it'll be in the description. But I just want to encourage folks, when you make the decision to do something, give it a shot. Don't give up right away. You got to learn what you got to learn, and you got to keep doing it daily. And so that, I guess, is my encouragement to you, because it can make a difference. It is making a difference in people's lives, and one of the things about the program that I'm in, there's 5 different ways you can participate financially. So you have $100, $300, $600, $900, and $1,400. So 5 different types of digital products that you can purchase. And then the program gives you master resale rights. So what does that mean? That means that you turn around and you can sell that product and make 100% profit. 100%. So not a commission. You're not making 20, 25, 30% profit. You're making 100% profit. So I like to tell people, you think about how much extra money do you need a month? Do you only need, wow, $300 would be really helpful. Then you buy the $300 program and you sell that. If you need $1,400, which is what I did, I have the $1,400 program. That means I can sell the $1,400 program and all of the programs underneath it. So the 9, the 6, the 3, and the 1. Because it's nice to have a range like that where people can come in and participate financially wherever they're at. If you don't want to do a payment plan, and if you want to come in at the 100 or the 300 and get a few sales and upgrade later, you can do that. But when you think about $1,400, let's just say you sell one product a month. You make one sale a month. For me, $1,400. Well, that more than pays for my mortgage. My mortgage more than pays. Then it gives me then some. That's one stinking little sale a month, folks. What if you sold one product a week? For me, $1,400, that's $5,600 in a month. Selling one product a week. So when you start to think about the math that way, it's like, yeah, I'm not selling like a $20 product where I have to sell 1,000 units to make any real difference or any real significant improvement or benefit to my life. They're bigger ticket items. One sale, 1,400. I mean, that's crazy. And then you can do the math on all of this. Look at a $300 product if that's all you can afford, and you sell one a week. I mean, the math is fun to look at. The math speaks for itself. Your success is based on you alone, nobody else. So don't compare yourself to other people and what they're doing and how they're doing and what kind of claims they're making. You got to just get in and focus. It's your own business. You are your own CEO. So you show up, you do the deed, and there you have it. So if you're here and you want to hop up here to see what I'm doing, I encourage you, check it out. No pressure. If you're here, I put a little note in the comments, my domain, where you can see what I'm doing there too. And I have to tell you guys, I have less than 2 minutes left on this live this morning, and I'm so excited. It's beautiful in Montana. I would be curious where y'all are from. I'm in the States, obviously, in Montana. It's absolutely beautiful here. And hopefully I'm heading out. My brother's visiting me from out of state, and we're hopefully going to get e-bikes and ride up our national park, our main road in our national park, because we still have too much snow in the mountains. So it's not open to cars yet. So we're going to take them up there. And so hopefully that's happening today. It's going to be a good day. So yeah, folks, if you want to know what I'm doing, hop up here. If you're watching here, hop up here if you want to see what I'm doing. And if you're on this platform, howdy, you can check it out in the comments. My domain is down there. You can go and get information, ponder it, consider it. One thing I will say is I heard a noise out there. If you get information, if you want information from me, check your junk mail. Okay. When I send you the product information, check your spam folder, your all folder, your promotion folder. Go there and check those out because it might not land in your inbox. So that is important to know. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to call it. So I'm going to say goodbye to you folks first. So you folks hang on, but you folks head up here if you want information on what I'm doing. Otherwise, I hope that you guys have a fabulous day and we will see you later. All right, cool. And then here, hi guys. Yeah, I hope you're having fun and I will see you soon. In fact, I might just hop on a phone call and give you a call. Um, but yeah, the information is in the comment section. Once this publishes, it'll be below in the description. And I hope you have a fabulous day. And signing off for now. We'll see you guys tomorrow.